Hello, hello, hello! The stream has begun. We are now streaming. First thing that comes to mind is I want to brag. I put up another VOD on my YouTube channel. So like, please look at my channel and tell me how good my thumbnails are. I'm so proud of the thumbnails I make. I had to downgrade it so that they're easier to make each time, and I won't have to like take a bunch of time to review every single VOD again when I get to the point where I'm uploading it on YouTube. Wait, I know. I'll just show it to you all. I'll go here. And then I'll go here. What a good idea! If you're watching this in the future, my channel might look different than what I'm about to show. But that's how time works. Okay. Go over here. Go over here. And now you can see my channel. So this is just where I'm dumping the VODs of my streams. And I'm very, very behind as of this recording. That would be Voyager playing violin in the background. But for the first, like, 30 or so VODs, I was making a unique thumbnail for every single VOD, and it became very clear over time that that was not sustainable, because I have to, like, look through... I was making a thumbnail using a screenshot from each of these recordings. And, I was taking way too long to review every single recording. I decided I should just go ahead and slap the VOD up there without reviewing it for very long. I'll review the VOD long enough to figure out what I'm gonna title it, Like the most recent one that I just put up 1 hour ago is titled Game Discussion, Notes on Schwarty, Story, and Patch 1.6 3 Doors. And now this new format, I just have to change the date on the thumbnail. And everything else will stay as is. But also, look how dapper I look! I'm wearing a hat in each of the thumbnails. Isn't that just so whimsical and wonderful? I think it's great. Patting self on the back. Chameleon, hello! Welcome. I just couldn't help but want to brag about my thumbnail editing chops. I don't know much about Twitch and a lot of the new stuff, but I did learn how to use Photoshop and graphics editing programs as they were becoming a big deal in the 2000s. And I can still use these programs today, so that's what I'm gonna do. I can make a thumbnail. I like hats. 10 out of 10. Yes, I agree. Okay, so if you haven't already, please slide on over to my YouTube VOD channel. It's just ShinyBotTV, and you should subscribe if you want. I may bombard your subscription feed with VODs, but probably not more than... I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't make any promises. I may very well bombard your subscription feed with a bunch of VOD uploads all in one day. I make no promises on how slow or fast I will be. Alright. Let me put this stuff back where it was. Like this and like that. Get that over there. Okay. Yes. I am slowly not only you know, there's the follower count that reflects how many people are following my channel, but I also feel like my Twitch know-how is leveling up. You know what I mean? I'm slowly, like my streamer know-how is slowly growing. Very, very slowly, but it is growing. As you can see from the title of the stream,
my thanks.
I probably will be jumping on into the event story today.
Piano.
Oh, I haven't done anything yet, though. Let's see. We can just gab while I hit up the dailies. It was interesting. The VOD I just uploaded was from patch 1.6. And it was the half anniversary patch. So in that VOD, I'm like talking a little bit about my impressions of the game thus far. I'm talking about how my only issues with the game are the translation issues and running out of brief cacophonies all the time. It is still kind of difficult to get brief cacophonies, but I've finally gotten to a point where I know how fast or slow to consume them, I guess. And I think it's safe to say that the translation issues are officially, like, dealt with. Like, I don't feel like we've had awkward translation stuff in a while. It feels really smooth. Now the only confusing part is just the way that Reverse 1999 is written. It's just how it's written. Has nothing to do with the translation whatsoever. And that's just how it is. Wait, come back, Voyager! I need to tap on you some more, I forgot. Come back out! Out! There she is. Oh, surprise face. Chameleon. Yeah, I feel like the only hard parts of the last chapters were the maths. The maths? Am I a fool? Am I stupid? I don't understand. Maths? What maths? The Puron stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, she's maxed out. Okay. Yeah, we had the big anniversary patch with the big story stuff. That was Lucy patch. That's right. Hey, look! She maxed out while I'm on stream. This is perfect. All right, we get to get this recorded and stuff. ... She smiles and gestures to you. ... Following her gesture, you see a blue flower bloom softly. Haha. Precious. She looks into your eyes and nods at you. That sure is Voyager, all right. Okay. Now there's just 3 characters left that I need to 100% their bond. As you can see, all of these are 100%ed, even the one that's behind my head door. So next one, I'll put out Desert Flannel, I guess? I like to do the oldest characters first. So we'll do Desert Flannel.
Forte. Piano.
Thanks for being on the screen, Voyager. Desert Flannel. There she is. Oh, wow. So that's her outfit. I kind of like this outfit better. But also, like, I like showing off that I have her built. Huh. we'll do this for now. It's Desert Flannel!
I've worked as a model on the flyers as well. Trust me, photo shoots are much, much more tiring than giving out flyers. You stretch your body like a resistance band, let alone the funny striped skirts and purple eyeshadow. I've worked as a model on the flyers as well. This hair clip, the numbers
Click,
on the
click,
bank book,
click,
you always.
click,
I've worked
click.
as a model on the flyers as well.
Alright.
Trust me, photo shoots are much.
Cool. We're back up to 94 pulls. I did end up doing, like, a pull after my last Reverse 1999 stream. I just did some math in my head to figure out when that was. Oh, so I've only done 2 10 pulls. Ugh, I want Barbara! Man. Let's see. Any other daily stuff? I guess a lot of this will be taken care of when I'm doing the event, so I'll just go on forward, I guess. I believe... Oh, also, I can get some stuff for 100%ing Voyager. Oh, and I have something to click on for the blonde girl. What's her name? Uh-oh. Lorelei! There we go. Lorelei, what's up? Okay. Oh, I forgot to come back and get this. Little conch. It's very pretty. Okay. With that, I think we should jump into the Haunted Highway. You know what? I really thought that this event was called Tuesday's Motel. I like tweeted and skeeted on Blue Sky. Apparently that's the Blue Sky name for a tweet. I called it Tuesday's Motel event, but whatever. People know what I'm talking about. So, spoiler alert for the event story, because we are getting to the end. I finally was like, okay, I need to stop messing around and I need to do more of these chapters. So, I think last week I got up to like here, maybe? Yeah, and then yesterday I did 15, 16, and 17. And now we're up to 18, and I think there's 20 total? I know that hard mode gets unlocked after you finish 20. So this is the big boss fight. What has happened so far is we confronted Tuesday, and she counted from 3 down to 1, and then Argus lost her sight, and also Tuesday gave the baby to Vertin, and then Vertin started sinking into the ground. Very Get Out, a la Get Out, the horror movie, and they both the characters started seeing illusions. Very much a dream world that they were trapped in, where people were alive who shouldn't have been alive anymore. Let me silence my phone before it makes a bunch of noise. But we made it out, and... Oh, also, Barbara had a scene where she was talking to Tuesday, and Barbara is trapped in the red room. Oh, also, there was a really interesting conversation between Tuesday and Vertin, where Tuesday was trying to figure out what Vertin was afraid of, and Vertin was imagining rain falling up. And Tuesday was like, well, that's so strange. Why would you be afraid of rain falling upwards? And Vertin's like, you should be glad you don't know why, because it's actually really bad. You should get out of my way. And basically, all we know is that Tuesday wants to find people's fears. That is what motivates her. We'll see what else we find out about her. Also, she's got her own story I need to start after this is all done. But that's what we learned so far. And now, onwards. The motel hallway is as quiet as ever. The maid stands, smiling.
Did you see it? It? My baby, of course. Oh, so it didn't show up then? What a shy little pumpkin.
What is it exactly?
A supernatural being. An amalgam of urban legends. An ever-pounding heart. And a shy little baby. All under one roof. But seeing how you got out of there in one piece, I'm certain you've already earned its approval. Come on in. I'll show you the sweetest little room in the motel.
I wonder if the baby is the motel itself, or something like that. A red door appears behind her.
Don't be afraid, sweetheart. Go ahead. Open the door.
The door remains motionless.
Open it. Now.
Whoa, her tone changed. The mercenary says nothing. She silently wipes the barrel of her gun. She fires 2 shots at the red door. How does she get her sight back? The entire motel trembles violently.
That'll do it.
Before she can reload, the ground starts to shake beneath her feet, and a deafening sound reverberates through the hallway. The maid's eyes widen in surprise.
Why didn't I think of that? Your eyes haven't recovered yet, have they? Such poor aim. Let me lend you a hand. Listen to Mama.
What?
I told you long ago about the consequences of disobedience. Oh, it's out of bullets. Could you help me reload? Oh, my sweet child. Can you see it? This is the beauty of fear.
Watch out!
Please, come in, my dear guest. You'll find what you seek inside.
Okay. What was that? Balancing mode time. Always fun because I am I'm probably never gonna raise a character to level 12 resonance. Ooh, I hear some new music.
Battery checked.
This seems good enough. And I don't have any new characters from this patch to have fun with. Ooh.
GT lies.
Okay. Oh, the lullaby music in the background. I'm just listening to this. This is, wow. This is a wow. Oh, boy. Periodically inflict more dread on enemies. Periodically cause all characters to lose HP, including self. The ultimate creates an array, which inflicts more dread on enemies or inflicts disarm on enemies. So maybe I should have brought Gutien, because he can create an array.
What the hell is this thing?
Miss Verton, please follow my instructions. First, I need to calm my sweet baby. All the monkeys in the cages chose the mother covered in cloth.
Navy21! I like Tuesday. She makes my Sotheby's insane. Good morning. Hello! Good morning to you. I don't have Sotheby. All I have is Jessica, and I don't know if Tuesday works well with her. Probably? Doesn't Tuesday just make all the poison happen? Because that's what Jessica needs. All the monkeys in the cages chose the mother covered in cloth. What?
All children need to form attachments. It's a vital part of how they learn about the world. Now, go ahead and make contact using whatever method you see fit. Don't worry. I'll keep the situation under control. This is the only way it'll obey.
Ugh, you want me to touch it? How about I let my bullets do the job?
Agony is indeed a form of attachment. You'll make a good mother, Miss Argus.
So I wonder if Tuesday is like trapped by this monster or something like that. Or is it providing something that she wants? What she said, what she wants is to find people's fear and enjoy the person being afraid. Because she gets her kicks out of it. And this baby is helping to provide that. So, like, why would we want to help her save this baby monster thingy?
You make me sick.
My apologies.
Okay.
I admire your courage.
Well, I'm just gonna attack it. That's for sure.
The moment of silence.
Good timing. Charging.
Hard scale.
She gives a lot of poison, so she should be good with Jessica, yes. But also, she also makes poison a lot stronger. So often when I play the three of them in raids, Sotheby deals the most damage of them. Oh, because Sotheby's the one applying a bunch of poison. So when the poison stacks happen, it's Sotheby's damage that's happening. That makes sense. Are these dread stacks? Oh, source of fear. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna keep on going. Go away, button. Goodness gracious. Whatever. Go like
I will
that.
remember your sacrifice.
Loading.
That. Like that. What if I do this?
For the good of all.
Barrage. Frost shield the armor of the forest.
Why won't this go away? There it is. Okay. I like the sound design. As always, there's a reason why Reverse 1999 asks you to wear headphones when playing this game. When I do, it suddenly becomes clear. It's really good. It sounds
We
really
share
good.
the same dream. I admire your courage.
Charging.
Good timing.
To a brighter future for everyone. Sharp fang.
Hippie21 says, yeah, and the crazy part is
The light
that
that
when
illuminates
Tuesday
all.
ults, poison stacks don't get removed when dealing damage, and then all proc at the same time after the turn. Sotheby's ult procs all the poison on a target, so when you ult on Sotheby while Tuesday's ult is active, Sotheby procs all the poison without removing it. Okay. I don't know if I'll remember all of that, but that sounds neat. very, very
I will
neat.
remember your sacrifice.
The moment of utterance.
Circuits functioning properly.
The reticent woods are watching
For you and for us.
Benefit from reading.
I, Robot, child of science.
I weave the gown with thorns. You shall repay with sacrifice of wounds.
It does get petrified, even though it's a boss. There's still another thing of HP left, though. Okay.
I admire your courage. Charging.
Good timing.
Keep up the pace. Aim and shoot.
Frost you with the armor of the forest. Penetrate.
I would pull on Tuesday, but I still am feeling like I need to be really careful and
No
save
need to worry.
more for Argus and for the next limited character. Anjo Nara, I think is her name. Alrighty. Man, this fight takes some time. What else does this do? Da-da-da-da-da. How do I get rid of the stacks? Ah! Okay. I understand. Okay, in that case, we'll do
Time for tongues
this,
to speak of truth.
and then I'll do
The moment of
this,
silence.
and then, I don't know,
I will
this
remember your
maybe, something like that.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Okay. Ooh. Oh.
It's crying in pain.
Oh boy.
Go wrap my baby in your warm embrace and put it out of its agony.
Oh, listen to that.
We walk in long nights.
Together, we are here.
Inflicting extra dread each round.
Advice from the forest.
No. Ooh. Oh, I love that cello. Let me turn the volume up on my headphones. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. I love how that sounds. Love how that sounds. 6 and 6. Alright. Whew. Interestingly enough, this fight is the hardest in the level sync mode you're playing right now. Every other mode is super easy. Yeah, I feel like I don't recall any of the other fights being this hard. Wow, wow, wow. I'm gonna be really careful here.
We share the same dream.
Go like
I will remember
this,
your
go like
sacrifice. I admire your
this.
courage. Loading.
Please, continue.
To a brighter future.
Why are we just listening to Tuesday? I don't know what's going on. I don't want to trust her. I don't think she has our best interests at heart.
For the good of all.
I mean, she says things that sound like she is looking out for you, but then, like,
Under attack.
People left the hotel like crazy and stuff. I don't know if people died though. Dispel unbearable pain. Oh, is that something? Oh, it's on that. So if I use this, oh, all characters recover and then dispel. Oh, I don't understand if that's a good or a bad thing, but okay. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Alrighty. Let's RNG this a little bit here. Let's do this. Do
I
this.
will remember your sacrifice.
Okay.
Good timing. Charging.
Here's hoping.
Till the torch is lit.
Oh.
Together, we are heroes.
Oh, I used that Vera or Vila
Target confirmed.
card on 6, and that's why his dread stacks went down. Oh boy.
Cheer up.
Oh boy. That's not cool. Not cool. What happens now? Can't use attack type? Okay. Well, we can use an ult at least. I don't understand when I should use that. I'll use this on her. Actually, no wait, I need another heal card, please. Please and thank you.
I will remember your sacrifice. I admire your courage.
Okay. Let's put that on Vila. And then we'll do this and this.
Keep up the pace.
Interesting mechanics.
We walk in long nights.
I weave the gown with thorns.
Come on.
You shall
Petrify it.
sacrifice of wounds.
Good. Excellent. Love to see that. Okay. Man, oh man. I'm gonna RNG again.
Time comes to speak of truth.
I'll petrify again, I think.
I will remember your sacrifice.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this on Lucy at the end.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
I sure hope I'm making the right choices. I feel like I'm wandering about in the dark. Oh boy! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What if I do this now? I wonder what will happen. Let's find out together!
We share the same dream.
Okay. Let's just attack, attack, attack. Just as much as possible. But what if I lose? I don't know. Yeah, okay, let's just keep petrifying. How about that? That sounds good to me. Yep, I'm gonna do this. Right here. That's what I like. Okay. Do this.
We share the same dream.
This. This, and petrify at the end.
A brighter future for everyone.
Don't know what that's gonna do. We will find out.
Aim and shoot.
Come on,
Faraday's
Lucy.
miracle.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm glad I petrified it, because we didn't kill it. Okay, we can take it out here. I have every faith. We can take it out here.
I will remember your sacrifice. Circuits functioning properly.
Watch us
Charging.
do this.
Loading.
It'll be great.
Together, we are fearless. I, Robot, child of science.
Shoot it a lot. Please and thank you. There we go.
Eliminate target.
Okay.
I can inflict intoxicating pain upon it, which is precisely why I became its mother.
Intoxicating pain? What does that mean? Pain that is intoxicating?
If you hadn't explained this earlier, I might have mistaken this for some kind of monster training show.
Look, it's calmed down. My sweet, obedient baby. You deserve a reward.
You can hear it breathing. Oh, that's creepy.
It fell asleep.
You may proceed now.
Keep going.
Wow.
For our dream, comrade.
When I found it, it was still called Sweet Home.
I think the baby is the motel. I think.
It was all alone, abandoned in the wilderness. A poor little thing.
So you took it in? Some unknown, growing arcane consciousness that takes the
Yep.
form of a motel,
Okay.
yet somehow also exists as a baby.
Yes.
I'm a genius. I'm just so proud of myself because so much of the time I'm confused by this game, and this time I got it. Yay me. Give me pats on the back. The maid bends down and picks up the swaddled baby from the crib.
There.
But it seriously impacted the lives of the locals.
Oh, Miss Verton. They chose to come here of their own volition.
So
I
did
never forced
Verton
them to stay.
and, Lilia.
But after leaving, some of them went mad or even committed suicide.
Okay, that's what happened.
Well, they made those decisions themselves. Now is not the time to dwell on such trivial matters, Miss Verton. Haven't you been searching for Miss Barbara?
She points to the open door.
Don't get any bright ideas made.
Oh, her eye's back to normal. Her eye shines emerald again as she presses the barrel of her shotgun against Tuesday's back.
If Verdon gets so much as a scratch, I'll blast your chest open, along with your baby. Go inside, boss. I'll keep an eye on her.
Red curtains cover every inch of the room like flesh clinging to a baby. Wow. It really is like a womb. They were going for the womb aesthetic here. I think they succeeded. It's quite effective. An ivory bed stands in the center.
Here you are, Miss Burton.
Yeah, also, Tuesday is definitely guilty of kidnapping.
I'm so glad. I was beginning to think I'd never regain contact with the outside world.
Miss Argus, you can put your gun down now.
She speaks, trembling slightly as she savors every moment of her heightened heart rate.
I've shown my utmost sincerity, have I not?
Shut your trap.
Let's get out of here, Miss Barbara. I don't think it's the wisest choice to have this conversation while we're still inside a living thing. Argus, I need you to keep Tuesday in check until we make it out of here.
You ain't gotta tell me twice.
A beam of light shines in through the window. Dawn is breaking.
I've gazed at this scenery countless times, but never have I felt as enthralled as today. But, Miss Burton, don't you think you've forgotten something?
Forgotten what?
That guest who came with you. Shortly after her arrival, she hurried off to that armament factory. She's such an impatient child. Luckily, she made her way back here.
I admit, I also completely forgot about her too.
Her name's Lilia, right?
What did you do to her?
The maid laughs softly.
Relax, she's fine. She's sleeping soundly as we speak, with or without nightmares. Follow me. I'm sure she's eager to see you. This is the room.
Open it.
The maid finds the key on her keyring, puts it in the lock, and turns it. The room is empty.
Oh.
The maid frowns, her annoyance visible on her face. The owner of the suitcase rushes to the window and looks down. Lilia is sitting exhausted below. Their eyes meet.
Vertin, there you are. Listen, those Manu scum have already wormed their way into the town. We can't go there.
You look terrible.
I couldn't sleep at all in that haunted room. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw all kinds of creepy stuff. Can you come down here, Capitan? Talking like this hurts my neck.
Okay.
Okay. She was able to just leave. Okay. I can't remember if I did the fights. Okay, I left them as is. So I can come back to them later. And we can just focus on the progression of the story. Okay. I really need to do these event stories like in more quick, procession, progression, whatever. I need to do them all in one sitting, or at least all in over the course of 2 or 3 days, so that I can keep track of what's happening and what we saw previously and why. Like, I don't know.
What's going on?
I have the same question, Lilia. Like, was Tuesday just saying that everybody who was affected by the motel was already mentally weak to begin with, and has nothing to do with what happened to them? I guess. And she kept Barbara. She basically kidnapped Barbara because Barbara was by herself. And, like, Barbara was talking about how Tuesday was keeping her there. And, like, Barbara was coughing. Tuesday said, "Look, you're coughing. I can't let you out. You need to just rest and feel better first." And Barbara's like, "No, keeping me here is not going to make me feel better." So, like, what? So what's the truth? What's the reality? Outside the motel, the rising dawn paints the earth a deep orange. Leila looks confused as they approach.
Are you okay, Capitan?
I'm fine. I have good news and bad news.
Don't bother with the order. Just lay it on me.
The good news is, we found Barbara. The bad news is we've got a new problem. This motel is the manifestation of a living consciousness that constantly generates urban legends and spreads fear. It might turn into a supernatural arcanist in the future.
Wait, it generates urban legends? Like, it generates those images that they saw? Those dreamlands,
We can't
perhaps?
let it grow here unchecked. We need the help of the Foundation to keep it under control.
Boss, my job here is done. I'm heading into town for Kayla.
She looks off into the distance.
Oh, and I promised the young fella that I'd help him find his mother.
This whole time, I think I confused Kayla and that guy's mother. I thought that that guy asked Argus to find Kayla, but I think I just got confused.
I've got to go now.
How do I pay your fee?
Fee?
She laughs heartily.
We're friends, Verdon. I don't need no payment.
Argus is a real one. She says her goodbyes and sets off the road ahead.
All right, Capitan. Any progress on finding Erd?
The little sheep's ears twitch.
That's why you came looking for me, right? I'll ask the wind for you. It's the least I can do.
Oh, you can communicate with the wind? She closes her eyes.
Did she doze off?
The gentle breeze caresses her ears like an invisible thread being woven between them.
I'm listening. Oh, I heard it. The answer.
She opens her eyes.
A distant wind told me that Miss Erd's latest submission came from the Sao Paulo Veterans Residence.
That sounds familiar. Where have we heard that before?
The article she submitted was an excellent piece, but Atu doesn't know anything beyond that.
Okay.
I suppose we'll all have restful sleep and sweet dreams tonight. I've collected the material I needed for the upcoming feature interview. I bet the readers will enjoy it. I'll be sure to include your name on the byline, Miss Tuesday.
Me? I don't think I contributed anything.
Quite the contrary. You played a significant role. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have realized my inner fear of losing communication with the world.
So, like, the motel manifests people's fears, but, like, Barbara's fear was something that Tuesday manifested by keeping her there, right? Or was the motel keeping her there?
First-hand experiences like this are invaluable to an editor.
And she's saying that Tuesday was the one that made her fear apparent. So what did Tuesday do and what did the motel do? Like, which one did what? I'm curious.
Oh, with the way you put it, I almost regret letting you go.
I won't be returning. The interview's over.
She's very straightforward. She closes her little red notebook.
If all goes well, you'll be able to read about it in the next issue of Atu. I'll take my leave now.
And why did Tuesday lie about things? Meh, whatever.
Goodbye.
She's just manipulative, I guess.
Good. I can't wait to leave this place.
We can't leave yet. I just contacted the Texas branch. Their staff is on their way here. They have to investigate this supernatural being as soon as possible.
And they'll be here soon, I presume.
I can feel their energy fluctuations of teleportation rituals. It must be them.
What? She turns her head to see a stranger standing before her. It's Kayla! Killian says, "To be silly." I don't know what that is an answer to. I can't remember what question I asked. I tend to just ask a barrage of questions all at once, and then I can't keep track of what I've asked by the time someone has given me an answer in chat, it feels like. I guess that's the streamer experience. Oh, she lied to be silly. Tuesday did. Oh, wow. You're so funny, Tuesday. You sure gave us a good laugh. The girl in front of her has chestnut hair and carries a woven basket on her arm.
Looks like you guessed wrong, Capitan. I met her in town. Name's Kayla.
Kayla?
The girl smiles brightly at her.
Do you know someone called Argus?
The girl's smile becomes more gentle.
The name doesn't ring a bell. How strange. What kind of parent would name their child after a 100-eyed giant? You must have mistaken me for someone else. Kayla's a common name after all. Like Emma, Anna, or Catherine. More importantly, miss, you look...
The girl smiles once more.
Although I've never met you before, you seem familiar.
She reaches into the basket and pulls out a crumpled flower. There's a little moth on it. A pale moth lands on a petal, gently fluttering its wings, its scales shimmering in the morning light.
I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
The girl tucks the flowers under her arm.
Are you a guest at this motel?
The girl nods.
What happened here?
The St. Pavlov Foundation has taken over. I suggest you find alternative accommodation, given the dangerous incidents that have occurred here.
What should I do? All my things are still inside.
The Foundation staff will take care of it for you later. You can trust them.
Can't I just go and get my things now?
I would advise you to wait until the Foundation staff arrive.
Oh, I can look after myself. No need to worry about me, miss.
The girl winks and pushes open the motel door, promptly disappearing from their view. Okay.
That girl.
Lilia breaks her long silence.
What about her?
Never mind. It's probably nothing.
The light from the teleportation disc flickers nearby.
Apologies for our delayed arrival, Miss Verton. We'd been unable to locate the motel until about 10 minutes ago. It's as if something was deliberately interfering with our sense of direction.
While the Foundation staff is busy assessing the situation, a faint sound echoes from the depths of the motel. Kayla, what are you doing?
Oh.
The door suddenly swings open and a pale, trash-covered corpse is thrown out of it?
Once again, it insisted on eating garbage off the floor. Is every child this stubborn?
It's Stefan, a Xeno officer.
Oh! Oh, that guy.
Stefan. Sounds familiar.
The staff member flips through his records, quickly finding the information he's looking for.
The records show he was a high-ranking Xeno officer who went missing after the vacuum bomb footage leaked.
Oh yeah, okay, Stefan is the guy who was rambling to Verton in the motel, and then he was stalking Ms. Kimberly, and then he pulled a gun on himself in Minecraft, and then his body kind of disappeared.
Xeno issued a staggering bounty on him.
A bounty?
I guess whatever he did really angered Admiral Igor.
He leaked the stuff. Yeah, he was saying that he leaked information or something.
Who would have thought he'd be hiding in this little motel in the middle of nowhere?
Obviously, luck wasn't on his side.
All right, Miss Verton. We'll take over from here.
The maid remains calm, gently patting the bundle in her arms.
After the branch completes its procedures, you'll be sent to the headquarters for a more thorough assessment.
Will you return my baby to me?
It's too early to discuss that. Let's go, Lilia.
She picks up the suitcase.
We must report back to Madame Z about Erd.
Okay. Alright. Lore info, let's get it. Hygiene guide. For hostesses, cleanliness is next to godliness. Fortunately, the subject this hostess wishes to clean is all for it. Tuesday's Motel cleaning records. Routine cleaning. Room 105, clean to carpet stained with vomit. Room 108, clean stains and fingerprints off walls. Ooh. Room 205. Okay, I hope they better mention room... Is it 237 is the room in the movie The Shining? Let me see. Room... Yeah, room 237. If we finish this... I just want to say it right now. If we finish this event story and there is zero mention of a room 237, or the number 237 never shows up in this entire event, I will be very disappointed. Because this is just such an obvious setup to have that be a thing. Cleaned, carpet stained with vomit. A lesson needs to be taught. Yeah, like there's stuff like this. What is she doing? 211, replaced showerhead. Cracks in the glass in room 205 disappeared? Table needs repair. Room 102, floor scorched. I saw it, I'm sure of it. Scorch marks disappeared. That's a good baby. Okay, that was the first mention of 102. Room 105, bloodstains, carpet ruined. It's time for punishment. 202, glass completely shattered, repaired all by itself. A good baby deserves a reward tonight. She's gonna feed someone to the baby. Room 105, of course. Yep. Okay. Or maybe the punishment happened and that's why the bloodstains are there. Okay. So do we know that that was her? Did she kill that person? We don't know. We're just supposed to guess. Sweet dreams, a song drifting through countless night's dreams. Close your eyes, my darling little dear. The shining moon and peaceful night are dancing ever near. In your cradle, dream a dream, so tender and so sweet. Dream a dream to entertain and make this night complete. How are we doing? We're up to 2,000 or so. Let's go. Ms. Kimberly! What was the last we heard from Ms. Kimberly? I can't actually remember. Oh, I guess the St. Pavlov people are gonna find her. Poor child, thinking a pitiful cry would lead to a warm embrace.
Oh dear. It seems a lot.
Oh no,
transpired
this is
while I
who
was
the oh no, I forget what those things are called. Meebles? The Meeble. After a moment's thought, she dials a number on her phone. A few rings later, the call is answered.
Miss Grace, I thought you'd forgotten me.
Okay.
I've been exposed.
As expected, the voice on the other end is restless.
Kimberly, care to tell me what happened in this motel? There's blood and brains splattered in the hallway. Who died and how?
It was that Xeno madman. He shot himself in the head. But I still haven't managed to destroy the ritual sigils under his bed. And I couldn't find the...
So she... Did she put the ritual signals under his bed? She sighs.
Now that our base of operations has been exposed, we'll have to take away everything related to the ritual and leave. The Foundation's rats will thoroughly search this place soon.
The last thing I need right now is to deal with them.
There's a brief and unusual silence on the other end of the line.
And, could you tell me more about this Burton?
There's a hint of anxiety in her voice.
I might have had a slip of the tongue when she confronted me earlier. How good is her memory?
Fret not, Kimberly. People rarely pay attention to things that don't directly involve them.
She smiles faintly.
But I do look forward to seeing her again.
Okay. Several days later. This feels like a Shining title card, you know?
We're just here to have a conversation, Ms. Tuesday. Relax.
I found it in the wilderness.
You mean the motel with arcane powers? Just to confirm, the base form of this arcane consciousness is a heart-shaped fetus, correct?
Yes.
It's about as intelligent as a 1-year-old human, and it lacks the ability to deliberately plan or cause the incidents in the motel. Meanwhile, it sees you as its mother, displaying remarkable trust and dependence on you. Therefore, we believe you were a major contributor to these incidents, or rather, the one who pulled the strings. You may not have acted with evil intent, but your actions have caused many residents in Chisos to suffer mental breakdowns. They were seeking some form of relief from their mental anguish, which provided the perfect opportunity for the Manus to entrench themselves so deeply in this town. Isn't that so, Miss Tuesday?
Well, I've never been to that town. And even if it is, as you say, they made their choices, didn't they?
I see.
She scribbles down the information on her clipboard.
The Timekeeper just reported another crucial piece of information to the Foundation. Were there any activities going on in the motel undertaken by the self-proclaimed followers of the Order of Enlightenment?
Oh, there indeed were. They left not long ago. I still remember their faces.
Okay.
What did they do at the motel?
They scribbled on the floor and made strange noises. Oh, I remember now. Whatever it was they were trying to do, It was a total failure. One poor girl became trapped inside their mirror. She never stopped trying to escape. The mirror would make banging noises all night long.
So, is that the one that Argus shot? With her shotgun?
We didn't find anyone trapped in a mirror during our search.
Yeah, that must have been the one.
Well, that's sad, I suppose.
Her expression remains calm as always.
If you knew they were from a dangerous arcanist organization, why didn't you report them to the Foundation?
Why would I?
Screw you, is what she says. She licks her lips.
Fear doesn't frighten me. No, quite the contrary. It excites me. I would embrace fear any day of the week.
Oh gosh. Type Final Magic, hi! I am doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. The end! We just finished the event story. The report! Alright, tell us if there's anything I missed. Subject of supervision, an unknown arcanum entity at the current stage identified as a living consciousness, commonly referred to as Tuesday's Motel, hereafter referred to as the Motel. Level of self-awareness, medium to low, lacking gender, age, or other cognitive attributes, but capable of responding to certain human linguistic cues. Arcane skills. Abilities include, but not limited to, influencing cognition, creating illusions, generating enclosed spaces, and creating aggressive arcanum entities. Tests indicate that the subject responds to Tuesday's voice and actions approximately 60.15% of the time, and can follow certain simple commands such as defend, allow, and forbid. It is less responsive to researchers and exhibits a certain level of aggression. Tuesday denies manipulating or training the motel, claiming that the relationship is one of nurture or partnership. According to Tuesday, the subject was discovered in the Texas countryside, dynamic in its form and size, currently mimicking the motels along Route 77. The subject's size correlates with the amount of fear it absorbs. The subject can create tangible arcanum entities that implant illusions in affected individuals and cause real damage. Witness records show that these entities can exhibit characteristics associated with popular North American myths and legends, including but not limited to Bloody Mary, the Mothman, and poltergeists. Boy. Handling recommendations. Given Tuesday's influence over the subject, it is recommended that the motel is kept under Tuesday's stewardship, but Tuesday must be monitored at all times. Alternatively, consider transferring them to Team Timekeeper. It would be nice if she came home in a summon. That'd be nice. Random, but I recently learned that Misha's VA, Kat Pratano, voices Tuesday, and that her boyfriend voices Pioneer. What? Well, isn't that wild? Okay. How interesting. Type. I'm just gonna play Misha voice lines right here.
Why is everyone...
Hang on a second, there's an ad.
Oh, hi there. I'm Misha, a bellboy at the Reverie Hotel. Welcome to Penacony. This way. Oh, here. Let me grab those bags for you.
In both cases, she's playing a character who takes care of people at a hotel. Isn't that funny? Oh, Aiden Dawn, Kakania and Voyager VA, is voicing Serene in HSR. It's so cool to see reverse 1999 VAs also show up in HSR. Yeah, for real! I didn't know all that stuff. Wait, who's Serene? Oh, what? Pink hair character or something. Kakania's VA is really cool because she speaks German and English, and she just switched between the two so easily. I was really impressed. She's a new character that will show up in Amphoros in 3.0. Okay. Wow. Neato. It'd be cool if they make her, like, speak some German. I would love that a lot. Oh. I just realized that Honkai Star Rail's 3.0 trailer dropped, and that's something I should probably, like, take a look at a little bit. I completely didn't even pay attention to that stuff. I did finish, I finished the Penacony story, and yesterday I had a no mic chill stream, and we started the Trailblaze continuance from version 2.4. So I got to meet Yunli and Fei Xiao and all that stuff. So I did the first half of that, and I'll do the other half at some point. I'm not sure if I'll be doing it on stream or not. But yeah, I'm slowly catching up. Very, very slowly. Definitely if you want to look at what's in store for 3.0. Hopefully it doesn't spoil anything. Okay. Now that's over, I can finally get back to gathering information on the urban legends around here. Watch this. Every day a certain amount of urban legend material will refresh. Gathering it will help Barbara piece together stories. Trucker. Hey, is this some kind of interview? Are you journalists? Heading all the way out here from the city, trying to dig up some dirt from the Badlands. You want to hear those stories? Hey, girlie, listen up. Some of those rumors are true. You ever heard about that old town where everyone had a nervous breakdown, scared out of their wits by birds, shadows, and God knows what? And about those drivers who stayed at the motel, running for their lives at the crack of dawn, pedal to the metal? They're my friends, my clients, my favorite bar owner. How could I not believe them? We did what we could to spread the word. We wanted to get this thing covered in a small article in the Southern Voices. That's exactly how these stories get around, see? Oh, fresh urban legend material. Let me take a look. Tap here to view the first legend. Okay. People have told all kinds of details about the urban legends. I wonder what story will unfold. Tap here to add keywords to shape the story and determine its direction. She hesitated for a long time. The car behind her frightened her too much to search for the ringing Motorola. In the end, she pulled over and watched the car cautiously. To her shock, it immediately braked and parked right next to her. It was then that the woman realized there was no driver in the other vehicle at all. It was an old black sedan with an ominous aura like a messenger from hell. The woman screamed and ran away from her car. She regretted it immediately, fearing the car might try to hit her. But instead, the ghost car simply turned on its headlights and honked. Then, to her surprise, her beautiful car honked back, and both cars drove off together, leaving her behind. To this day, they say the duo still haunt Highway 77. A classic urban legend. Though exaggerated and embellished, it retains much of the original charm. Worth noting down. Wow. Okay, so that's what's up there. Oh, you're present. Yay! Cool. Wait, what's this part? Okay. got it. Typhoon Magic says, if you've caught up on the Penacony story, then you should be good. Okay. Thanks a bunch. I appreciate it. Well, well. So, when I go over here, I have to, like, wait until tomorrow to come back, I guess. Okay, well, before I go to hard mode, I might as well go through these fights on the, like, advanced and arduous and whatever modes. Yeah, surprise and arduous modes. Let's do it! Do it, do it! Well, well. That sure was a story. As always, it's gonna take me a little bit of time to really take it all in.
We make an ideal team.
Huh. I think it was a nice atmosphere event. I'll start there at least. It was a nice atmosphere.
Preparation completed. Join with us, comrades.
I liked the atmosphere most of all in that event. I liked the character design and the tableaus we got, like the red room and the creepy hallway and the creepy things, like things starting to wave, like your vision is starting to go weird, that kind of stuff. I thought that was nice.
Keep up the pace.
What did everybody else think of this event? I'm curious for your thoughts. Like I said before, I think I probably would have benefited from,
I admire your courage.
I would have benefited...
And your hypothesis. A good point.
From playing it a little bit faster than I did. Because, I wasn't able to keep track of exactly everything. Arduous!
Keep the sample.
Right, this is Stefan, the Xeno person. And he was basically like this because it turns out he leaked stuff about the stuff and then he ran away because he didn't want to be caught for leaking the stuff. But he was also very conflicted because he felt like he did the right thing to leak the stuff. And he was basically haunted by his guilt, is the impression I get. And the motel fed on that. It basically took that emotion of his and went crazy with it.
I admire your courage. And your hypothesis. A good point. For the good of all. Calculating distance. No other study could show you this.
Wow, look at this. Amazing.
We share the
This
same
is
dream.
way overkill, but I'm gonna do it
admire
anyway
your
just
courage.
because it all lined up
An
perfectly.
academic question. To a brighter future for everyone. Hard scale. Limited scale, infinite lines. Behold.
I'm so sad that they didn't reference Room 237 in the main event story itself. There's still a chance that it'll pop up in that little side gameplay they have there. I'll keep an eye out. If anyone else catches it, let us know in chat during live stream. do. Oh, and who was this guy? Andreas or something? Yeah, Andreas. Alright, same as before.
Keep the sample.
I love the bathtub thing. This is also like a nice homage to more than one horror movie. The Shining, there was a lady looking weird in a bathtub. And I think there's a bathtub in The Grudge.
Loaded.
I've seen a couple,
A new hypothesis.
more than a couple,
Please, take good care of
popular
yourself.
horror movies in my time.
No
I don't like go out of my way to watch a bunch of horror movies, but I've seen like a lot of the basic ones in my age. Once you get to be a certain age, you just have seen a decent amount of movies, I guess. In my case. Sorry, I'm bumping things. I should have put more of my dishes away.
I admire your courage. A good point. A new hypothesis. For the good of all. Calculating distance.
I'm moving around here so I can
Taking
be
another
comfy
look?
while I'm streaming. What? She didn't get her ult? That's so weird when that happens. Why? Then I have to randomize it.
We share the same dream. I admire your courage.
We'll do this.
A good point. To a brighter future for everyone. Keep up the pace.
The most recent
The benefits of
horror
field
movie
goggles.
I've seen, I guess, would be the movie Nope. It's another one of those movies where I'm not sure if everyone would consider it a horror movie. It has horror elements in it. But it was a fun time. Type Final Magic. I'll be going now, but enjoy the rest of the stream. Thanks so much for stopping by and chatting, Type Final Magic. Hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Got that. How about we do this and this?
An academic question.
In a second. Please cease resistance.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Behold.
Woohoo!
The field work went smooth.
Move the
I look
mic a
forward
little
to our
bit.
next
Hopefully that doesn't
cooperation.
make too much noise. Some things are louder on the mic than I realize, and some things are not nearly as loud as I think they are. And I'm still trying to learn what is what exactly. Oh! I'm really happy because we have ordered all of the parts for my new PC. So I'm really enthused about that. It's all thanks to my very, very supportive husband who's like supporting my streaming and also supporting me having a PC at all. This PC, man, it has had way too many blue screens of death. I don't like it that it's doing that. Like, if it didn't have the blue screens of death and it actually ran things okay, I'd be fine with this PC. I know. It's fascinating, right? Obviously, I'd be okay with that. So, people want to use Lucy? Okay. I guess you can run it like that. I guess Lucy and Isolde are just intellect
Battery check.
and spirit characters, so
Time for treatment.
that's totally fine.
I'm here.
I'm gonna run what everyone else is and see how it goes.
Dental checker.
Shake things up a little bit. Now that I think about it, I should have used lower level characters as I was doing these fights for a little bit of variety's sake, but too late. That's fine. How much HP are we looking at? 18k, 10k, 10k. So we'll put this over here, and this, and this.
Loading. Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm almost at the point where I can almost hit those same notes as her, but it's really impressive singing. How rude. How rude. Now what? How about this, this, and this?
Charging. Target confirmed.
It's such a little thing, but I think it's so nice that when gacha games that do the whole, you know, most gacha games that are action, you know, RPG or turn-based RPG, they have the characters have a basic attack, skill, ultimate kind of situation, right? Or a passive or a talent on top of that. And I feel like when I was playing Genshin Impact, I got so tired of the same voice lines all the time from a lot of the characters, and there wasn't enough variety. I feel like in Reverse 1999, and maybe also in Honkai Star Rail, maybe not so much. Mostly in Reverse 1999, there's always at least 2 different voice lines for the same skill or the same basic attack. I don't know if I might be imagining it, but it feels like there's a little bit more variety. Let's just spam Lucy.
Faraday's miracle.
Easy peasy. This is why I know that I need to guarantee the next limited character. Because they're always incredible. $6,000. I don't have Tuesday, but I still feel like I should get the limited side tube all the same. Okay, let's do these 2. Now, I'm trying to remember, is the story version... I'm gonna back out real quick. The story version... Okay, so the surprise difficulty says Insight 2 level 1. Story says Insight 1 level 25, although when we played it in the story mode, there was a balanced version. And the balanced version was really hard. So this surprise version is actually going to be easier. I just want to use different characters. I want to have fun with it. Let's use some of these. Oh yeah, I remember I was looking at this previously and going like, I need more variety of characters that are this level. Leilani's pretty darn good. I don't know if Apple's all that good. I like Bunny. Okay, we're gonna put the source down there.
I got the whole jar of water.
And then we need something in the middle. Is it Betty time? Or is it Darly Clatter time? Bunny time? It is kind of nice. And then is the heel... purifies a bunch of stuff from all allies and heals them. And she inflicts nasty wound. I don't know if... Does this boss heal itself? I can't remember. This is nice. Cannot use ultimate. Let's do Zima. Sure.
Not go?
No, you're gonna go. And 6 is gonna back everybody up. Give us some passive help.
Also got my enemies with me in my own way.
Okay.
The moment of utterance.
Mass buff, damage dealt, and damage heal. Okay, cool. Let's do that.
Хорошо.
Хорошо.
Oh, right. Oh, I get it completely.
Until the torch is lit.
Keep distance.
I'm feeling optimistic. Not a lot of damage, but you know.
Not good.
We'll be fine. It'll be completely fine. Don't even worry about it. Look, 6 is backing us up. Okay. So it does heal itself. Okay. Yeah. What if we do this, and this?
Learn from silence.
Zima is brilliant.
Hilarious.
Do the dread stacks get removed if you use mass buffs? Or is it only when it's a single target type thing? Okay, it's fine. All right.
The moment of utterance.
Made it to your mind?
Oh, actually,
The
this
moment
is what
of
we're gonna do
silence.
instead, maybe. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Okay.
Хорошо.
Get ready.
Alright.
Fine.
We walk in long nights.
Keep distance when socializing.
I wish that was more damage than it ended up being. Oh, Blonney. This really is kind of hard. Okay. Inflict Seal. I think that would be great. Inflict Moxie -5. Okay, I only need to use one of these. Okay. So, how about we do
Time
this?
comes to speak of truth. The moment of silence.
This.
Like a fountain.
And this.
I get it completely.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Thanks, 6. I appreciate you. Oh, boy. We got sealed first. That's not fair. Oh, hang on a second.
Stay balanced.
It's gonna break.
My stream manager decided it wanted to just quit. Okay, we're all good. I love the cello here. The cello here is wonderful. We don't need to use that now. Seal for 2 rounds. We also don't need to use that. This is so awkward. Let's change this around so I have more Leilani cards. Nope, I'm not so lucky. Oh well.
The moment of utterance.
Fine.
The moment of silence.
Oh, right.
We walk in long nights.
You don't drink this every day.
Benefit from reading.
Ah! Should I use... I'll keep holding on to those, I guess. Let's buffer again.
A safe distance.
We walk in long nights.
Perfect shot.
Oh, her dread goes up as she attacks? Oh. No problem. We got this in the bag. Oh, okay. What should I do? I kind of need a 6 card here. Oh well.
Come down.
Made it to your mind? Oh, I get it completely.
Yay, Zima!
It's just great.
Oh, silence is not the same thing as disarm. I forgot. Alright, we're almost there. This could have been much faster if I had different characters, but that's okay. It's fun to do these things sometime.
Whoa, like a fountain.
Хорошо.
Get ready. No more wishes to me.
It's just great.
Yay!
Victory secured. I should excuse myself.
Ooh. Oh. Whoa. The after battle sound is very intense. I like that. Excellent sound design this event. That's for sure. Okay, one more and then I'm gonna go on a little quick break. Just bang this out real quick. It says Insight 2, level 20, and these characters were well over that. And they were already struggling last time. I mean, I don't know if it's struggling, or if I'm just using characters that don't, like, go together very well. Since we've already got the Moxie thing figured out here, maybe I don't need Zima quite as much as I thought. How about... Bunny time? Right, because we figured out that Nasty Wound might actually help. Or we could do Oliver Fogg, who provides lots of defense. Let's do Bunny.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy to everyone.
I feel like the last fight went slow because I was sitting on those ults for a while. I believe I can make it!
duty lies with you.
It's a Duar! Hi! Howdy back. This was the kind of event in Reverse 1999 where one would say howdy. So that makes perfect sense. Now what? What am I building towards here? Well, we want to build up Leilani's ult, that's for sure. Let's do this. Oh, that's right. Bunny. Which one of these becomes a debuff? This one becomes a debuff. So hold on to the Sweet Gloves card. Use this, and then use this, and this.
Oh, right. Oh, you deserve it. Your beer, run away.
Oh, Zima was helpful for buffing everybody, I just realized, and getting rid of dread stacks. So there's something to keep in mind.
The moment of silence. The moment of utterance.
Made into your mind? Oh, I get it completely.
We walk in long nights. Benefit from reading.
Hilarious. Perfect shot.
And then round 3 and on, those debuffs that were on the enemy are gone because they only last for the first 2 rounds of the fight. Oh wait! Yay! You Wish is around for 1 more turn. Okay, that's cool. Okay. We'll do this. This.
The moment of utterance.
This. And inflict nasty wound. Or hold on to it. I don't know. Maybe let's heal everybody. Keep some of those stacks from stacking up.
Shiny arrows. You don't drink this every day. It's gonna break!
So this purifies stuff. So maybe I'll hold on to that. And this one does the Moxie -5, and now I can actually use it, and it'll come in handy. Woohoo! Maybe let's do this.
To speak of truth.
Buff Bunny. Wait, not Bunny. Do this and buff the source. Then do this. And then use this.
I get it completely.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
There we go. No, everybody gets seal on them when that happens. Okay. Oh. She got hers out anyway, even though they got seal on them. Oh, 6 cleansed it with his buff. I did that on purpose, completely. Oh, for sure. Yeah, you better believe it. Very on purpose. That's me. There's no Leilani cards. All right. Mass healing. Purifies stuff. Okay. I mean, now might be a good time to use that, I suppose.
Moment of utterance.
Let's see it. Let's see what her ult looks like in normal speed.
Benefit from reading.
Are you ready to have a hearty meal? Perfect shot.
That was it! Man, she deserves a much more exciting ult. Okay. We're actually doing just fine, I feel like.
The moment of silence.
As you wish.
Until the torch is lit.
You don't drink this every day. Perfect done.
Your drink.
Okay, come on team, we can do this. I believe.
Fair touch. As you wish.
Made it feel mine.
I'm gonna heal again.
Honey attack. Your beer is out of whack.
Oh, you deserve it. Save my water.
Oh boy.
It's gonna break. It's gonna break.
Okay. Boy, 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 boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I wish I had this one turn earlier. Would have been nice.
Made it feel mine. Oh, I get it completely. Oh, right, right. Oh, I get it completely. Thank my water.
The source is a good healer. Can't deny her that. Come on, Leilani. Oh wait, her dread is gonna be really high now. Uh-oh. That's fine, she has her ult. That's all we need. And some other stuff, I guess. How about this?
Whoa! Next fountain!
Fair touch.
Until the torch is
Alright, let's finish it off, please, I beg you.
No more wishes to me! Shiny, shiny arrows!
Maybe not. Not quite. Very close, but not quite. Almost there.
Stay behind me, puppy.
I get it completely!
As you wish.
Made it feel mine.
We got this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you ready to have a hearty meal? Whoa, whoa.
Hilarious!
Uh-oh. I didn't quite finish it off. Oops. Oops. It's fine. It's totally fine. Aw, it had nasty wound. How did it still heal so much? Whatever. 6, finish it off if you don't mind. Would you, dear?
time for tongues to speak of truth.
Thank my water.
So funny.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The
That's
balance
why I brought
needs to be
6.
restored.
Let's be real.
Yay! A perfectly executed exercise! Huh? This wasn't an exercise?
That's right, Leilani. We did it perfectly. No notes. Absolutely the right way to do that. No other way to do that but the way that it was done. Alright, I'm going to take a little quick break. Get up and stretch, get something to drink. And then we will be back at it. Maybe with hard mode? I don't know. I can't really decide. It's okay, Duar. I won anyway. Oh, unless that's an emote for getting hydrated, because I noticed it's spelled HRYD, and that looks a lot like HYRD. but I don't know, I might be wrong. Alright, I will be back soon. In just a few minutes. Be right back. I return! There we go. Your emotes are so extra. Yippee! It's so cute. So very cute. Yeah, okay, I could do hard mode, and it would just be a lot of me doing battles, which is fine, I guess. I don't know how engaging that is. Or... oh. I was about to come here and say, I could do Blonney's anecdote, or at least I could start it. I really like Blonney. She's an important character to me. She's one of the reasons that I really was like, okay, I'm gonna keep playing this game, that's for sure. They really got me with her. But if I do anecdote, that means a lot of voice acting, a lot of talking. So let me just think a little bit longer before I commit all the way. And of course, let me know if you have a preference. Those of you watching. Whee! Oh right, one of the things I haven't gotten for the achievements in From the Depths of Dusk is achieving victory 10 times with Semmelweis or Lorelei in the field or in the aider positions. I just hadn't built either of the characters yet, but now I finally did it. I finally built Semmelweis. I can't remember if that happened last week or since my last stream or what, but I built her. Right now I'm running Spathadia's side tube on her, but at some point I should be able to unlock her signature side tube. And yes, I do love Blonney. Do I love her enough to get the special skin? I mean, It's not a question of love, okay? It's a question of how much money I'm willing to let this game take from me. Because that's really all that's happening. I mean, yes, it is a really nice skin. I appreciate this skin. I think it looks nice. I'm gonna look at it now and give this game free advertising. She looks amazing. But, honestly, I like her main outfit better. I know that everyone hates the hoodie with the arms wrapped around the shoulder look because it covers up her boobs, but would you believe me if I told you that's kind of part of why I like it? It's basically her saying, hey, you're gonna take me seriously now because you can't see my boobs as well, so shut up, sit down, and I'm the director, and I'm a filmmaker now. And I think that's great, she's a filmmaker. Okay, I think I will do some anecdote stuff. I just need to, like, give myself a second before I dive in. HRY admire. No! You're not allowed! No! On my side of the internet, we would call that, I'm looking respectfully. Okay. Let's do it. I'm curious about all this. Does she decide to make a movie and it's a Western and that's why her skin is a Western outfit? I'm curious. There's a fight in this one. By the way, it has been a hot minute since I've actually read an anecdote all the way through, sadly. I just have been different things happening in life, and I get to a point where I don't have the time to read every single chapter of the anecdote, which is kind of sad, because I liked the ones that I read so far. Anyway, here we are. This is Blonney's anecdote. March 11th, 1:26, rainy. What? It's her! I love her so much. Oh my gosh, we get an entire story all about her. At least I'm hoping it's about her. You know, in terms of it being a focal... It's focused on her character. Her tank says Wadidas instead of Adidas. I think instead of at the beginning it's a W. I don't know how you would pronounce that though. Our heroine stands next to the highway patrol officer, feeling a fleeting but probing gaze laying on her. Where did the robbery take place?
Gosh.
Just off the Interstate 77. If you'd listened to me earlier, you wouldn't be asking again now.
Please.
Just taking things down for the record, miss. Can you tell us more about the incident? Do you have a description of the robbers?
What?
I just parked near the stop sign when a bunch of masked crooks swarmed over. About 6 of them. Before I even knew what was happening, one of them had hopped into the passenger seat and pointed a gun in my face. They wanted cash, but I never carry much cash on me, so I gave them my checkbook and credit card. Was anything else taken away?
Of course.
Yeah, my suitcase. It had my first aid kit in it, my camcorder, and most importantly, my damn film reel. I love you so much, girly! Queen! Become a filmmaker!
That's awful.
That was my entry for the festival. If I had to go back, this whole trip will be pointless.
Thank you.
Understood. Thanks for the info, miss. We'll do our best to get your stuff back ASAP. I'm so sure. And just how soon is ASAP? Because I've got to submit that sample to the judges. Just jot down your contact number on this form for us, miss. We'll let you know if we get any leads. Blonney scribbles her parents' contact info on the form, signing off on a whole hour of nothing but boring questions and stress. This whole trip could end up being a waste of time.
Good.
Whatever. At least I'm still in one piece, and so is my car. She turns her trusty car onto the highway, foot slamming on the pedal, heading south along the road as she leaves the patrol officer behind her. She drives through the heavy rain, past gaudy vinyl banners and signs that sway in the misty downpour. Driving through the night is not the best decision, especially in her current state.
Aw, that sucks.
Well, it looks like I'm crashing in the back seat tonight. Blonney crawls back over the console and slumps into the seat, only to find her back meeting a sudden sticky sensation. What? Ugh! What the? Is this grease? Oh my god. I'm having fun with this. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm having fun. She almost springs up from the shock, only just managing to avoid smacking her head on the roof. Huh?
Gosh.
Alright, whatever. Blonney, do you have any other options? Whatever happens next, I just don't give a damn. She curses, then reluctantly lowers herself back into the seat, pulling the blanket up over her head. The drumming of the rain lulls her into a grumbling sleep, and then into a dream. She's running down a hallway with a raging fire following behind her. The flames suck in the air around her, leaving her choking and gasping. Beneath the blanket, Blonney's expression becomes fierce and agitated as she tosses against the nightmare. Of course, reality is not much better. What? A hoarse, crackling voice drowns out the rain. Help me. I'm just guessing what the voice sounds like. The knocking on the window grows more and more frantic. Of course they would have Blonney's anecdote drop during the horror patch. You can't have Blonney and not have horror. It's perfect. I'm having the time of my life right now. Knock, knock, knock. That was my Horrorpedia impression. Let me know what you think. Who's there? She pulls out a lighter from her pocket, its tiny flame illuminating the darkness around her. Everything comes back into focus. A pitch-black handprint appears before her. Help us. She holds her breath and hears nothing. Not even the figure's own breathing. The pounding stops and all goes silent. Is it over? She opens the car door slowly and cautiously, but the figure has already disappeared into the night, leaving only the echo of heavy footsteps. She runs her fingers over the handprint, pulling off a fine black powder as she does, with a lingering scent of burnt wood and ash. And she was dreaming about fire. Charcoal? The footprints extend from her car into the shrouded forest close by, an ominous darkness that seems to radiate out from its shade.
Good. Very well.
Huh. Did I just have a run-in with an honest-to-goodness highway ghost? She smiles and turns toward the forest. The rain drenches her clothes and hair as she begins to follow the footprints. The grass is bent unnaturally in one direction. She hunches down for a closer look. Drag marks. Looks like our highway ghost isn't the only one haunting this place. The footprints and drag marks intersect, and together they lead to a den beneath a leafy ash tree. A black and yellow critter jumps out, bearing a row of sharp little teeth. Squeak! Squeak, squeak. Was it only just a critter? You didn't eat that ghost for dinner, did ya? Woohoo! Oh, you don't need to give me Blonney. I already have her built, but I guess this is what I'm stuck with. Okay. It's a king tonkle instead of a carbuncle. King tonkle. Okay.
Fine, I'll give it a try.
You can do it, Blonney!
No? Over here! Hey! One hard hit! No? Over here! Watch out! This is a special performance. Can't be bothered to sweat it. They come out of thin air. They are hideous and evil. They are my friends. King always looks good on me. Can't be bothered to sweat it. No? Hey! Alright, the party's over. Thank you for cleaning up the room and washing those mugs and glasses. I have another round to catch.
Woohoo! I love Blonney. I have no other commentary for this besides I love Blonney and this is great. I'm having a fun time. Their critter squeaks again before scurrying back into its den.
What?
Wonder if he's scared or just going back for reinforcements. Waffles Invicta. Hello, just dropping by because haven't been in a while. Have fun. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Good to see you. And definitely having fun. That is for sure. Weird. The footprints and drag marks are gone. So is this some kind of critter prank? Another rough night. You know what? I'm just gonna look around for a hotel nearby. The Night Owl Inn is nestled about 4 miles off the highway in a secluded spot. Could be worse. Blondie flips down the mirror, takes off her earrings, kicks off her tennis shoes, and puts on a pair of black satin cowboy boots, followed by a wrinkled white linen shirt with a couple of buttons undone below the collar. And from the passenger side glove compartment, a plastic handgun with Nicole Lace Model Corp engraved on its side. She's dressing up. Sure, it's fake, but it's the only fashion accessory no girl should leave home without. I love you so much. But like, why are you dressed up? I don't understand that part of it. You explained the gun, but not the outfit. She jumps out of the car and walks briskly toward the hotel from beneath a dim streetlight. Is it a disguise? Is she, like, getting all Sailor Moonified? You know how Sailor Moon in the first season had a lot of, like, disguises that she could do with her magic wand or whatever? She pushes open the door. The lobby's furnished as if it had been a grander place in better times. An antique crystal chandelier, cushioned sofas, handcrafted coffee tables littered with dated magazines. From a radio behind the reception, Hotel California plays out with odd serendipity. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Yep, those are the lyrics. The The hotel owner is leafing through a copy of 17 magazine. Maybe the anecdote, this anecdote is when we will finally get room 237 reference to The Shining. That'd be great. Got anywhere I can lay low for a while? Rooms start from 120 per night.
What?
What planet are you living on, buddy? You think I'd pay that much to stay in a dump like this? Jeez, a rat! It smells like a sewer. Rat mention! Rat mention! It's a rat mention. The rat mention counter gets to go up now. Rat mention. Ta-da! Aren't you excited that the rat mention counter went up? Woo! Chameleon! The rat mention! And I'm trying to remember if... Did this work when I did this? Oh, it made those rats show up. Your rats are different than my rats. What kind of rats are those? When I mouse over your rats, they don't tell me what it's called. It's a mystery. A rat scampers dangerously close to her shoe. Her frustration boils over into rage. Chameleon says, "It's my phones." Oh, I see. Yeah, could be. Pipes are backed up. But hey, could be worse. You got any other options, little lady? So, about that price. You've got to be joking, right?
Dear?
Like I said, miss, you got any other options? Think of it this way. The walls are so thin, you'll be able to listen to the radio here free of charge. So, could be worse. You're out of cash? Got nowhere else to go. I've heard it all before. But this ain't a charity. You want somewhere to eat, drink, and sleep? You're gonna have to pay up somehow. Fine. How's this for collateral? It's a one-of-a-kind, worldwide, limited edition. Blonney slams the film festival invite on the counter.
Wow.
Ah, nice. Thanks for playing ball, miss. What's your name? Call me Blonney. So she's giving her real name. Why is she dressed up? Whatever. Maybe her other clothes got dirty from what she was sleeping on in the car. After she leaves the counter, the hotel owner peeks over his magazine. Blonney, sure. Just your everyday, typical Blonney. Enjoy your stay. What does that mean? Jerk butt. Room 13. The hotel room is tiny, barely bigger than her car. It looks nice and roomy from the background, but whatever. Ugh, that musty smell. Is this really all 120 a night gets you? One night. That's all I'm giving this place. Who would have guessed that getting robbed would suck? She huffs as she flops on the thin spring mattress and grabs the TV remote. The screen flickers to life as a talking head on the news reports on a certain highway killer known as Baptiste. The police have yet to release their findings. A light breeze flutters up the threadbare curtains on her window.
What?
Someone there? She cracks the window fully open, and a symphony pours in. The soft, rhythmic patter of rain, punctuated by yells, shattering glass, and the click-clack echoes of high heels coming from the restaurant. Jeez, can you all quiet the hell down? Glass shattering? Glass shattering, huh? And I think I can do a reminiscence now. Yes! Dispatch 1 night-fearing juvenile to speed up the reminisce. Beep, 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 beep. Alright. Did I get any more activity points? Or did I already... Yeah, I got all those already. Boop, boop, boop. Do 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 do. Okay. March 12th. 6:22, rainy. Our heroine, sheltering at the Night Owl Inn, endures a sleepless night, her mind entangled with rumors, woven from threads of misfortune, death, and crime. Rumors. Rumors. This place is teeming with them. Jeez, this thing is whole formulaic. Like, of course, a side character would wind up here. But, of course, this particular character had once worked in a hotel before. She knows the in and outs of the work, knows it's exactly the right place to find a good story. She overhears the animated discussions of the guests at the restaurant, catching fragments of their chatter, a strange set of words that light up her imagination: brains, decapitation, and ghosts. She makes a silent but certain decision. You want to work here?
I think that...
It's just, I figure someone like you could be a model, or at least make good money at a casino or a club. I mean, on tips alone. Up yours. Mind your own business. And if you're looking into getting into the entertainment biz, those are the kinds of places you'll meet the real big shots that are looking for pretty things like you. Yeah, maybe. But I need to get my invite back and finish a new script before that festival ends. Well, here's hoping you nail that script soon. Maybe one day you'll write the next Dick Tracy. But until then, the dinner rush is coming, so how about you get in that kitchen and start cooking like that slop? Huh. I've been meaning to tell you, the slop you're serving here is awful. At least you're aware of it. That tells me you're not a total psycho. Pleasure working with you, boss. Blonney finds the shopping list and some coupons on the kitchen counter, along with a bright pink leaflet about a water outage. The sink is oddly clean for the state of the place, and even the hardwood floor is spotless, save for a light-colored mark that catches her eye. What's this? A bleach stain? Blonney opens the cupboard under the sink, and the smell of lemon-scented ammonia hits her in a burst. Lobby, the Night Owl Inn. At 10:10 p.m., Blonney hijacks the front desk radio to suit her own tastes. Tuna salad, as best she could make, lies in large bowls on the table with jars of sauce and fixings heating up around the fireplace. Above the fireplace. Above the jars on the fireplace mantel, there is a revolver hung on display. Oh, that's a gorgeous gun. But why do you get that up there? You expecting some kind of trouble? Huh. Now's not the time for chit-chat. Get to work, Missy. Blonney hears the clinking of cutlery on dishes as the first guests begin to fill the hotel lobby for dinner. Evening, ma'am. Can I get you something to drink? Coffee, tea, or something stronger?
Thank you. Water will be fine, dear.
Good.
All right, ma'am. This bottle here is $32.
What?
What? You found yourself a real good cook here, boss. And such a beauty, too. The man is clearly drunk and practically shouts the words at her. Thanks for the direction after I've already read it aloud, but okay.
Wow.
Miss, you are, how do I say it, a hottie? I'm sure you can tell I'm not from around here. I was just transferred here from Paris. Really? So, how's your French?
Dear?
Ha. Let's put it this way. I'm fluent in their kissing techniques.
Wow, I almost
You might want to do a better job of hiding that one-track mind of yours. Et tu, ma chérie? Wow, that accent is horrible. You sure that wasn't Paris, Texas? Boss, I'm really digging this new girl. She pays no mind to his jokes. She knows his type. They might not be ideal guests, but they are useful for something. They can never keep their mouths shut. It's all too easy to get all the best and juiciest stories out of them. Story material.
What's wrong?
Huh? Why are you heading out so late, boss? And what's with that bucket of paint? You must have seen the notice. The water's off tomorrow, so I'm heading out for supplies. There's a delivery at the door. Just put it in the cellar.
What?
Wow, a case of Bristol cream sherry. Does this place really have a wine cellar?
Of course.
That's right. The old owner, Mr. Stahl, was a real wine fanatic. He even built a cellar right beneath where you're standing. Your boss helped build it back in the day, and then he stayed on to work for Mr. Stahl. Since Mr. Stahl's gone, he's taken things over temporarily. As the drunk man hiccups, Blonney turns away to hide her disgust before returning with a Texas-wide smile. So, what happened to Mr. Stahl? He went missing. Yeah, it was the night of that old forest fire just outside of town. Coincidence? I think not. But the cops said there was no sign he got snatched up or killed. They reckon he just decided to get up and leave. Me, I can't decide. One part of me thinks Mr. Stahl is still alive and kicking out there somewhere. The other that he's gotta be some kind of vengeful ghost. A ghost? Considering all he went through, all his poems, maybe he had a hideout ready and was just waiting for the right time, and then poof. I'll bite. What crap did he go through? His wife got murdered. Blonney watches as he pours $32 mineral water into his glass. And what about the forest fire?
I heard that.
I think the police said it was about 4 miles from here. Why? You planning on scooping out the place? Ma chérie, you... The blonde girl interrupts him. I know what you're about to say. I look just like a typical victim in a slasher flick, right? The blonde hair, that figure, those looks. You fit the part.
Fine, whatever.
Huh. Yeah, crazies and criminals love to go after girls like me. Don't worry. They all end up regretting it. She slaps the check on the table. That'll be $32. And you better tip well. Hallway Night Owl Inn. Room service. Blonney pushes the food cart to the guest door. The darkness at the end of the stairs spreads out toward her as if calling to her with an irresistible pull. What is going on? Hello? Room service. If that's Pickles, I'm gonna freak out. The tightly shut door opens to the sound of barking, and a haggard woman stands there, keeping a dog at bay. The walls of her room are covered with photos, all of her in stand-up clubs, nearby old photos of her younger days. Oh, clearly old photos of her younger days. Time seems to have robbed her of her comedy and her senses. Stahl, get some more of that sherry, the good stuff, my happy water, the kind you used to send, okay? Do me a solid, Please, I know you got it stashed away.
What?
I think you've got the wrong person, ma'am.
Shh.
Damn it, you've changed, Stahl. Ever since you took that old bottle from me, you've been nothing but a grump. Christ.
Shoot.
You promised me you'd let an old woman drink in peace. But now all I've got is that awful rot gut you keep sending me. The dog starts barking again, louder and whinier than before.
Of course.
Don't worry, Finny. We won't let little Jack see it, will we? Finny, we'll play with little Jack next time, okay? Ah, it looks like one of the dogs from the Theft of the Remnant Cup event. Finny whimpers, his sorrowful eyes staring at the stairs toward the end of the hallway.
Good.
Great. An isolated hotel in the middle of the storm, a missing former owner, irrational guests, and a secretive new boss. And Finny here seems to have pointed out another strange guest. I got all the ingredients I need right here. She walks toward the stairs at the end of the hall. That magnetic pull returns. She makes her way up, the stairs creaking a warning under her boots. I mean, when she draws things, don't they come into life or something? I thought. Huh, a new ingredient. A locked attic. Does this place have a Bluebeard too? She lines up the key with the jagged keyhole, slides it in, and turns. A crisp click echoes. Then, the door swings open. A mouse starts along the baseboard in a panic. Not a rat. It's a mouse, so I'm not counting it. In the attic stands a four-post bed, its sheets in disarray. Blonney reaches out to straighten the bedding, but finds a curious, soft pile beneath. What? She flips through the blanket and pillows, discovering a photo under the pillow, accompanied by a line of small text below. Happy birthday, son, Heinz Stahl and Jack Stahl, 1983. The man at the photo is holding a boy. The boy is holding a life-size doll that looks exactly like him. Wah. Gosh. So, this must be Jack's room. Blonney hears a strange sniffing sound coming from behind her. It's coming from the closet. She tiptoes over to it, noticing a small hole in the door. She directs the flashlight through the hole. Its beam glides over stacked clothes before landing on her target. I've been jump scared before in this exact same way, Reverse 1999. You can't fool me twice. Ooh. Oh boy! A boy's face identical to that of the boy in the photo. Huh? The boy's eyes glimmer in the darkness as wide and black as a baby deer caught in the headlights. Huh? What? We're getting 2 hotel stories this patch for the price of 1. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink of something. I'm trying to remember. I think, like, wasn't Blonney's Arcanist power something where she can bring things into existence? Let's take a look at her information here. Candy-colored accessories. Pink necklace. Doll plushie. Merch from the sensational Lil Scarface series, this doll was sold for a limited time. At the premiere, it was not cheap. Through playful shoving, squealing, and giggling with her female companion, she skillfully pocketed it under the pretense of congeniality. Oh, she's a shoplifter! I didn't read these. The boys danced to Jackson while the girls donned cotton headbands, clashing wristbands, and rainbow stockings. Aww. This is a little bit nostalgic to me. It was a world of twisting, shaking, and sweating on both sides of the television screen. The new house her parents moved to was also on this vibrant stage, or rather on a spinning roulette wheel. Wealth was the hand that spun the wheel, spinning it into a blur of color. As for the secret base in the hushed forest, forest, the cool, placid lake, and the huge, ferocious monsters of her fantasies. These gloomy hues were swallowed up by more brightly colored variants, until eventually all she could see was a mottled mass. It's okay, don't worry. They haven't disappeared. They just became part of that mottled blur. What? Dear Blonney, I have 2 movie tickets. For you, Blonney. Do me a favor and tell your dears that I'm not your secretary. Thanks. Here's a tip for your hard work. $20 bill. New party tonight at 8, ladies. I need to buy a new handbag. You guys should also think about wearing something nice. We have an art history exam this afternoon. And the interview with Pandora. What made you choose your major? I know you love cinema, and I've heard stories about your stubbornness, but I'd like to discuss something deeper, a reason. Oh, okay. It's simple. I think I have a gift. You can't deny that if you've seen my design drawings, I don't want to waste that gift. Every arcanist knows that those gifts whisper in the crevices of their spine late at night so as not to be forgotten. Exactly. It tells me not to bury myself, not to let the world lose my buried monsters, or they'll regret it for the rest of their lives. So when those sandwiches were put in front of me, I threw them out. I admire your ambition. You'd also admire my abilities. I love Blonney! I really love Blonney so very much.
People once loved disco, then hated it, then killed it, and now they resurrected it in electropop.
Oh!
Everything can happen in the future, dear.
She's so smart.
Do you see anything different on me today? I have my hair made. You have no idea how to appreciate beauty.
Verton is kind of like that.
Interesting. It's been a while since I last met someone who would start with holding hands.
Yeah. Did she hold hands with Vertons?
Interesting. It's been a while since I last met someone who would start with holding hands.
I don't understand all the way.
This is just a random boring doll. I bought it just to match my clothes.
Oh, there it is.
Who cares if it's expensive or a limited edition? Dad will pay for it anyway. What a boring question this is. Why do I have to answer it?
Yeah. I'm glad she was honest with the interviewer.
Maybe it's not so bad to join your little club. You are much funnier than those dorks in college. Yes, I know I have quick mood swings, lack of vision, and I'm self-centered, frivolous, and fickle. But this is who I am. You should learn to bear with me. You always seem so certain of your life. What a boring life to live like this.
I mean, that's just how Verton likes to live it, I guess.
Is she a movie star?
Oh.
She is definitely blessed by the god of fashion. I have to find a way to talk to her.
Aw, she admires Sweetheart. And then those are the things here.
Ugh, I hate rainy days. No parties, no outings, only getting stuck with these morons to play some board games. Alright, take a card.
And then she's totally into the game.
Where's the lie? The party was very successful. Even the host has sneaked away. You'd better really have something important to say.
If that's her greeting voice line, what's her morning voice line?
Always having skimmed milk and cereal for breakfast. Or do you think you can get slim by a poke of the needle like a balloon? Breakfast first, then some shopping in the mall, Then I gotta take Jessica to the park for a pet's day out in the afternoon.
A pet's day out?
To the beach to have a nighttime barbecue. Oh, I also need to take a few shots of Jessica for my movie. Hurry up! The day is insanely packed.
Yes, ma'am.
This assignment has ruined my nightlife. Are you here to show sympathy? Then will you write the essay for me? Buy a disco ball and put on your best clothes. I'm gonna show you how to dance.
That is so cute! I freaking love this character. They have me hook, line, and sinker. For real. I guess I came here to figure out, like, what her power actually is. But it's not immediately obvious. It is what it is. March 13th. Midnight 04, basically. So it's that night. The storm subsides, and the moonlight casts a dark indigo hue over the horizon like a bruise. She's still down here, though? The boy crawls out of the closet. Hmm? You're not my dad. Who are you? No, really. What are you doing hiding in here, kid? Playing hide and seek with Dad. Anyone ever tell you your eyes look like an animal's? I bet those eyes of yours could land you a spot in the movies. I love how she, like, once she gets over the initial shock, she's like, she engages with people where they are at. I think that's really neat. Nifty21, Blondie's power is basically explained in her event with Jessica. Yeah. I mean... And I did play that event, and I loved it. But even then, I was kind of like, is she drawing things? Is she writing something into creation? I guess it's her drawing. Her drawings come to life. That's the most I can guess about it. If you want, you could be the star of my latest flick. But if Dad comes back while I'm out making a movie with you and he can't find me... Nifty21, I think she just creates stuff with her mind. Yeah, that's the basic idea, I guess. Hope you're having a good day, Nifty21. Good to see ya. Your dad? She recalls the photo and then asks in surprise. Mr. Stahl? Oh. You know my dad? Not really, no, but he seems like a real central character. Seems like everyone wants to find him. I just know there's a story worth digging into behind all this. You should be looking for me.
Of course.
I think you're the one that ought to go find your dad, you know. He's your legal guardian. If you want to be in the movies, we're gonna need him to sign off on it. Well, if you help me find my dad, then sure, I'll be in your film.
Well done!
It's a deal then. You know, I think it's very apt that this character that Blonney has found has eyes that look like a deer's, and then you think of Jessica, who is a centaur, who is a deer. It kind of goes hand in hand, doesn't it? Duar is howdy emoting at Nifty21. Duar has been actually chatty today. I'm so happy. This is a fun time indeed. Oh my gosh, that waving emote is so cute. Hi, hey, what is something or other? It looks like Timon almost. It gives me Timon vibes from The Lion King. The shadows of the trees loom from above, devouring the two figures. Devouring two figures? Oh, like they're walking outside. Okay. Stuff like that. This game was not written for kids. You have to use your brain to read it. The boss didn't come back last night. Who knows if he got it, but I left him a note, whether he sees it or not. She shines the flashlight into the dark, revealing the tangled trunk of an old cypress tree. A critter's eyes flash, then disappear into the dark den below. Stay close, Jack. She looks back toward Jack. He's mesmerized by the shriveled corpse of a blackened beetle on the ground. Blonney, why do insects get all dry and empty when they die? 'Cause all the gooey stuff in their bodies gets eaten up by bacteria and fungi and things. But their shells are too tough to eat, so that's what gets left behind. That's a perfectly excellent answer. I think maybe it's 'cause they lost their souls. Once the souls are gone, they just shrivel up. A soul?
No.
Nah, they rot because they're dead. That's all there is to it.
Oh.
My dad likes to read me stories about death and souls from Mr. Dark's poetry collection. You should probably cut back on that stuff, kid. I like a good dark film as much as the next gal, but there's enough pretentiousness in the world already. Wow, she tells it straight. Every wannabe auteur out there goes on and on about the meaning of the soul and death, always death. They just think being edgy will win them awards. Oh my goodness. Blonney is literally, I think the writer for this event for Reverse 1999 is using Blonney as a soapbox, maybe. Art films especially. Oh, come on. Okay. Listen, Blonney. Come on. Wait. Okay, what is an art film anyway? I mean, what would you consider to be an art film? Like an art house film? Typically an independent film aimed at a niche market rather than a mass market audience. Sure, yeah. It's intended to be a serious artistic work, often experimental and not designed for mass appeal. Made primarily for aesthetic reasons rather than commercial profit, and containing unconventional or highly symbolic content. I mean, sometimes those things can be good. Sometimes when you're, oh, Duar says one step up from a college film. Yeah. Like Clerks or something, maybe. I don't know, Clerks might have been made with mass media appeal in mind, from a certain point of view. Although it had a lot of stuff in it that really didn't make it super, accessible to people. Are they bad stories? I don't think they're great, but even crappy movies have their uses. They give people a start in the business. There you go. Clerks was an art film until it was purchased. Oh yeah, so it got made and then it got purchased by Weinstein Company or whatever it was. Yeah, makes sense.
Gosh.
And people need to eat after all. Blonney walks deeper into the forest. Oh, he was bought by Miramax. That's what it was. Yeah. I watched Clerks with Duar back in the day. A long time ago. The sawgrass around her is filled with narrow, vein-like puddles. After making a closer inspection, she realizes they were formed by rainwater collecting in old tire tracks. These are old and deep. Maybe Mr. Stahl drove out here. It's worth a look anyways. But if this has anything like a horror movie, the car will probably be empty, or... A faint yellow light flickers deep within the dark forest, briefly flashing past her eyes before vanishing. She catches a whiff of a foul, tar-like chemical odor, sweet yet nauseating. That's gasoline. The distant sound of an engine grows louder, rapidly approaching. Blonney turns toward the noise, spotting a yellow Camaro veering wildly from the side and heading straight for her and Jack. Ah! Is it Christine? Is Christine the horror car? Is that... Yeah, Christine is the car in a horror movie from the 80s. Watch out! That was a terrible read. I apologize. The car screeches past, almost hitting them before careening into a tree with an ear-splitting crash. That was cinematic. The driver's seat's empty? No way. The car door bursts open with a bang, unleashing an intense wave of heat. Several critters come tumbling out. Oh, the critters were driving it. The smoke seems to be blinding them. They scurry around in confusion. One critter seems to be in charge, a familiar little guy in black and yellow. Oh, we're gonna fight it again? What? Critters? Blonney looks at the wrecked car, now a twisted metal sculpture. A flag is fixed to the windshield, bearing the Stahl family crest and the motto, "Live in Hope." That's so ironic. I don't think my dad's in there.
May I ask?
Blonney, do you think we'll find him if we keep going?
Sorry for that.
I can't say, kid, but if your dad's car isn't here, we've got to be on the right track, right?
Okay.
Okay, I'll just think about what I'm going to say to Dad when we find him. How about, found you? Or, look, Dad, I won! Hold up. There's something over there. Shh. Blonney stops, and Jack follows her lead. Is it Dad? She's not sure what she's looking at, but the flashlight reveals a deep pit with a charred mass, mixed with the smell of wet rain and blood. She picks up the familiar scent of burnt decay, and then... blackened beetles. 2 blackened shells lie on the ground in front of her, but far too big to be beetles. Oh my god! 2 charred bodies, one protectively covering the other in an embrace. She notices an arm sticking out like a burnt branch from the larger figure. Her eyes track down its length until reaching a glint of metal and charred glass.
What?
I recognize this watch from the pictures. Her chest tightens and her blood turns cold. Then, this must be Mr. Stahl! Oh. Blonney scans over the 2 charred bodies, feeling as if their hollow eyes were gazing back at her. But then, who is he holding? It looks like a kid! It can't be... No, that's impossible. Jack is right here with me! But then, who could this dead kid be? Help me. It couldn't be him, could it? If this smaller body is Jack Stahl, then who was the Jack she found in the attic of the Night Owl Inn? Who did she bring here? Jack? No one responds. Blonney turns, realizing she is now alone. Distant thunder rumbles, and heavy wet raindrops begin to fall, drowning out the footfalls approaching from behind her. What? She is struck hard on the left side of her head, and her vision fades to black. Ugh. Oh my gosh. That's halfway through. Should I do one more? And then I'll have 2 others that I could try to save until the next stream. I don't know. It's heating up for sure. Oh my gosh. That's impressive. That's some stuff. Wow. I think I will leave it there. And I'll just take a peek at the new mains bulletin and get the first couple runs taken care of for the end of the stream. Looks like we're back to the Isle Cryptid boss, which if I remember correctly has the 2 bosses that you want to like hit one and then hit the other and that kind of stuff. I think. The music is so good. Mental damage characters gain damage plus 15%. Okay. I guess I could run Druvis the Third.
Where trees and grass grow. We make an ideal team.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's this thing where there's the 2 summons on both sides. And we want to have extra attacks so that we tag each of the bad guys as we go. So probably, let's see. Probably sold.
Time for treatment.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should not make an enemy.
This is what we'll do. Oh, the thunderous movement stacks. That thing. Okay, this is gonna be weird. The last time I did this, I was having a lot of problems trying to keep track.
I admire your courage.
I don't know. Oh, also, I've got Isolde and Vila, so I'm gonna have a whole bunch of pre-ignition stacks on Vila that never get used. Unfortunately.
The moments of utterance.
I can hear it. Keep up the pace.
I'll change the team around next difficulty.
Oh, these legs!
Cross you with the honor of the forest.
I will remember your sacrifice.
The moment of silence.
It is here.
Good timing.
For the good of all.
Learn from silence.
Bam, 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 bam. So if I don't use Vila, maybe Tooth Fairy, I guess. She's mental.
I'm here for a warm tooth.
Sure. We'll do that.
Duty lies with you.
I wouldn't be surprised if I used someone other than Druvis the Third in the final difficulty level, though. I don't know.
No.
The moment of silence.
I can hear it.
Good timing.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Benefit from reading.
Advice from the forest.
So, when you take out one of the summons on either side, I think that also gives more stacks to the one in the middle. Probably.
It is here.
Good timing.
Please, don't resist.
frost you with the armor of the forest. Penetrate.
It is immune to control. So yeah, Druvis Spirit is probably not gonna help that much. Yep, that gave 2 stacks of thunderous movement, it looks like.
Moment of utterance.
Good timing.
Please, get yourself.
We walk in long nights.
Bum ba bum bum. But who should be the DPS? Mental damage with afflatus advantage. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bam, 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 dun, 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 dun. There's Zhou Nyangzi from this very event.
Let's go. I walk fast.
Weaker afflatus, though. Lucy? Lucy made the thunderous, whatchamacallit stacks especially difficult to track. Personally. We could give it a try. We're just gonna have constant extra actions all over the place. And it might backfire because it's gonna be really hard to track how many stacks we're gonna get at which points. And maybe it's... Is this a time... Is this... No. Not medicine pocket. I need a plant healer who isn't Vila. I mean, I could use Vila anyway. I just wouldn't get to apply more burn stacks with her because she has no attack skills whatsoever. I have not really gotten used to Yenisei. Is there something about this boss that involves, like, using a single buff on a character cleanses a thing? That's probably a different boss that I'm thinking of. I guess we'll run this, and we'll see how it goes. Give it a try.
Duty lies with you.
Yep, manage stacks of thunderous movement. I am aware.
The moment of utterance.
Charging.
Learn from silence.
The light that illuminates all.
Alright, we are already up to 7 stacks, but we are going to take it out, so that's fine.
Relax.
The moment of silence.
Loading. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay, that applies some more burn.
Eliminate target.
And then that takes us up to the higher stuff. Oh, but it goes away because we did things. Yeah. We took rid of 1 HP bar. Okay, everything's fine, everything's cool, no problems whatsoever. Don't even worry about it.
The moment of utterance.
I can hear it.
Charging. Thank you for your cooperation.
Benefit from reading.
Target confirmed.
Didn't think we're gonna get any burn stacks, unfortunately. Oh, we did! I'm confused. I thought her pre-ignition would have already... Oh, does she... Nope, she still has the pre-ignition right now. I'm confused. Whatever, I guess. How mysterious.
The moment of silence.
Relax.
It is here.
Loading.
We walk in long lanes.
Please, don't resist. Faraday's miracle.
There's gonna be so many thunderous movement thingies. Is that the extra attack? Yeah, it is. Ugh, I don't know about this. I really don't know about this. This is gonna be a little too chaotic to really track everything.
I can hear it.
The moment of utterance.
Circuits functioning properly.
I'm gonna heal.
We walk in long
I'm curious if Lucy's extra action after her ult counts as ult damage or not. Let's find out together by seeing how many stacks it triggers. It said 2 and then it said 4. I don't know what that means. Oh well. Hi, golly, golly, golly. I just don't know.
Relax.
What attracted you?
time for tongues to speak of truth.
Charging. Breathe.
I feel like this is a team that will be able to do tons of damage, but it's also going to take a bunch of damage from triggering the extra action way too much.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
I'm just going to embrace it for this run.
Barrage.
Look, it's already going to do... Look at that! And then it did the extra attack. It's ridiculous. Ah, but at least we're fine for now, I guess. I feel like this is too explosive of a combo to bring to this boss. You get hurt as a result. I don't think there's any way around it. I don't know when to use Tooth Fairy's ult, also. That's the other problem.
I can hear it.
The moment of utterance.
Loading. Charging.
Till the torch is lit.
The light that illuminates all. Target confirmed.
And then Isolde is going to take out the summons at some point. Oh. What? Oh, they don't have enough burn stacks to trigger Isolde's extra thing. Okay. I'll just use this ult, because I'm not going to use it any other way.
Princess Blonney.
The moment of silence.
It is here.
Loading.
Learn from silence.
Okay.
Faraday's Miracle.
What a crazy team. Okay. Okay, now I'm really gonna... Okay. Like, I don't know if there's a way around this. Like, the Isolde's extra damage, or extra thing, is gonna kill these. That'll add more Thunderous stacks. I'll just keep attacking a bunch. You know what? We're just gonna attack, attack, attack. And hopefully we attack enough times that we give it enough Thunderous stacks before it actually triggers its extra attack on us. That's my plan. And it is a good enough plan for me. Crit defense down, crit resist rate down. Remind me what confusion does. Crit resist minus 25%. We already have crit resist rate down by 15%, so it'll be additional, I guess? I don't know if I even need that, really.
The moment of utterance.
Hit it a bunch. It'll be fine.
I can hear it.
Loading.
Benefit from reading.
Robot, Child of Science.
What a strange boss mechanic. Maybe this is the kind of boss fight I should be playing it with normal speed instead of sped up.
Eliminate target.
See, this is fine. I think we're gonna miss the extra attack. Yeah, we're fine. Cool! Oh boy. Okay. Now we need to do that again. We really haven't needed to heal. That's been pretty nice. I like that. Such good music. It's such a banger.
The moment of silence.
It is here. Charging. Loading.
Alright, come on, come on, come on.
Benefit from reading.
Hit them so many times that we put in a bunch of stacks and everything's okay and cool.
Target confirmed.
Yeah, I think we're good. We're good. I think we have a rhythm here that will be okay. Ooh! That was a pretty tough hit just now.
Relax.
What a tragedy.
Charging.
Let's see how this goes.
Soffocare sangue!
Soffocare sangue! I can only sing that if it's an octave down. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Yes?
The light that illuminates all.
Probably? No, we got extra attacks.
Oops.
That's fine. Look, our health is perfectly fine. Everything's okay. No need to worry.
I can hear it.
The moment of utterance.
Circuits functioning properly.
The moment
I'll just keep on adding as many stacks as possible.
Until the torch is
Maybe I shouldn't have even tried that time. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna kill the ads here anyway. Those will add stacks, so... Lucy, you're so strong!
benefit from reading.
Okay. And, oh no! It was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh. Well, that was my first run, I guess.
Time comes to speak of truth. The moment of silence.
It is here.
The scale of your soul has tilted.
Wowie
The
zowie.
balance needs to be restored. Learn from silence.
Oh, these feelings!
We survived a little bit. It sure would be nice if I could hit 650. I wonder if that's doable. I don't know. I can't decide what I should do here.
A moment of utterance.
I can hear it.
Benefit from reading.
How we looking? Not terrible. Not terrible. Wow, amazing.
The moment of silence.
Let's set you up for success here.
Relax. What a tragedy.
We walk in long nights.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Soffocare sangue!
Soffocare sangue! That wasn't even an octave down, that was just completely out of tune. We do get hit after, yeah. No, that's fine. We might actually get there! Amazing! Wowie zowie! I would love that. I would really, really love that. Give us everything. Everything!
The moment of utterance.
I can hear it.
Come on, come on, come on. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Yeah, we did it! Who needs Lucy? Woohoo! 650k SS without the DPS. Oh my gosh. Well, and of course Tooth Fairy is still standing because she's Tooth Fairy. Who are we kidding?
Relax.
Bye! There we go. And that's where it ends. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like one extra attack character is enough, you know? And maybe just Isolde, or just Jo Nyangzi, or something like that. Wait, Jo Nyangzi isn't a strong Inflatus for this fight, so maybe not her. Anyway, that's about it for the stream today. I appreciate you all tuning in, whether it was live or watching the VOD. Let's see here. Whee! I had fun today playing Reverse 1999. I admit I've been kind of neglecting it because I've been so obsessed with Honkai's Star Rail endgame content. But that was a lovely time. I really like this event, and I hope you check it out if you haven't yet. I keep on thinking about getting into Infinity Nikki, or whatever, however you pronounce it, I don't actually know. But when it comes down to it, I've already got my hands full with just Honkai Star Rail and Reverse 1999, so the chances of me actually getting that game are kind of slim, if I'm being honest. However, if you're having an awesome time with it and you want to let me know how much you like it, feel free to hit me up on Twitter, X, or Blue Sky. Duar says that he would watch Infinity. Oh no! Oh no, I'm in trouble! Well, I will have to consider it then. I will give it a real consideration.
You don't pay for her fodder. Just a single press, and she'll have virtual sunflower seeds for lunch.
That's so cute that they keep talking when they're in the portrait. Anyway, yeah, you can hit me up on Twitter or X or Blue Sky and message me about all that. Your thoughts on if I should do Infinity Nikki or not, if you're watching this live. If you're watching this in the future, I've probably decided if I've started or not by that point, most likely. And please check out my YouTube channel where I'm putting up VODs. It's not like super exciting, but I'm just really happy with the thumbnails I made, that's all. But yeah, everyone take care of yourselves and stuff. Stay warm or cool, depending on what season it is where you are watching this right now, and when you are watching this. Eat some food, stay hydrated, and take care of yourselves. Check in on those who you think might need checking in on. And we'll sign off for here for YouTube, and I'll stop the recording, and then I'll be sending the live crew over to a raid probably. Alright, say bye to YouTube. Bye-bye!